Hey everyone, and welcome to Python Power Up. So you want to learn to code? Well, in just the next few minutes, you're going to go from zero to writing your very first lines of Python. We're going to peel back the curtain and show you that, honestly, you've already got what it takes. Let's do this.
So, out of all the languages out there, why Python? Well, it's one of the most popular and, frankly, most versatile languages on the planet. I mean, it's the engine behind everything from your favorite websites to some seriously complex data science. It is the perfect place to start your coding journey.
Look, I get it. The word programming can sound, well, pretty intimidating, right? But what if we just thought about it differently? What if I told you that you already know the basics? Because you know how to use a calculator, don't you?
And that's exactly where we're going to start. We're not going to treat Python like some big, complex language. Nope. We're going to treat it like a super-powered calculator. It's something you already get, and it's the perfect, no-stress way to begin.
All right, time to get our hands dirty. The very first command we need to learn is called print. Think of it as the most basic way we can get the computer to talk back to us, to show us that it's actually listening.
And here it is, the classic first step for literally every programmer. We use the command print, we follow it with some parentheses, and then we put our message inside quotation marks. This is how you tell Python, hey, display this exact text on the screen for me.
So, what's really going on here? Well, print is what we call a function. The easiest way to think about it is like a verb. It's an action word. Its one and only job is to take whatever you stick inside those parentheses and just show it to you. That's it.
Okay, now this is super important. Pay close attention here. See the difference that a simple pair of quotes makes? When we say print 50 with the quotes, we're telling Python, hey, this is just text. It's a string of characters. But when we do it without the quotes, print 50, we're telling Python, this is a real number. It's an integer. You can do math with this. Getting this difference down is absolutely fundamental.
Okay, so we can now make the computer display information. Awesome. But what about remembering it? If we're going to do some real calculations, we need a way for the computer to hang on to numbers and text. And that, my friends, is where variables come in.
So, what on earth is a variable? The easiest way, and I mean the easiest way to think about it, is like a labeled box. You just give the box a name, and then you put some data inside it. That's all. It lets you store information so you can use it again later.
Now, if you want to get a little more technical for a second, a variable isn't really the box itself. It's more like a label or a pointer that points to where that data is actually stored in the computer's memory. So when you use the variable's name, Python just follows that pointer to find the value. Pretty cool, huh?
And making one is unbelievably easy. First, you give it a name, let's say score. Then you use a single equal sign to assign it a value, like 50. And that's it. From this point on, whenever you type the word score, the computer instantly knows you mean the number 50. But hang on, what happens if the score changes? What if we reassign it and say, okay, now the score equals 100? Does the old number just float around in there forever?
Nope. The old value gets completely replaced. That label, score, now points to the new value, 100. And the old 50? Well, it's not needed anymore, so Python automatically does a little cleanup to keep its memory nice and tidy. This whole process is actually called garbage collection, and it's one of the things that makes Python so slick.
Okay, we've got the pieces. We know how to display info, we know how to store it. So let's put it all together and make our super-powered calculator actually do some work.
Here are the basic tools for the job. Plus and minus, they work exactly like you think. For multiplication, we use an asterisk, and for to the power of, like 2 cubed, we use a double asterisk. But hold on. Notice there are two different symbols for division. Let's take a closer look at that because it's important. And this shows the difference perfectly. A single slash gets you what we call float division. It gives you the precise, exact answer, decimals and all. But a double slash, that gives you integer division, sometimes called floor division. It basically just chops off the remainder and gives you the whole number. Trust me, both are incredibly useful for different reasons.
One last thing to keep in your back pocket. Python is smart. It remembers the rules from math class. It will always do multiplication and division before it does any addition or subtraction. No exceptions.
So if you type in something like 2 plus 3 times 5, it's not going to go left to right and give you 25. Nope, it's going to do the 3 times 5 part first, get 15, and then add the 2, giving you a final answer of 17. Got it?
All right, you've learned the essentials: printing, variables, and math.
You literally have all the building blocks you need to write a real program. So, let's put those new skills to the test with your very first coding challenge.
Okay, here's your mission. Step 1, create a variable. Call it myAge and set it to your current age. Step 2, use the print function to figure out and show what your age will be in 5 years. You'll need to add 5 to your variable. Go ahead and pause here and give it a shot.
And that's it. You've done it. You've just written your first useful lines of code. You told the computer what to do, and it did it. This is just the very beginning of your journey. The only real question now is, what are you going to command it to do next? Thanks for watching, and happy coding!